LL. Okay, what are we going to do with this? Hello, lovely ladies. How are you? Man, that is beautiful, isn't it? Ooh, grown woman. She's grown now. She changed her life. Now, those two pictures, pressure situations, we see the pressure. There's beautiful pressure. I mean, cold-blooded treatment of people. How can you treat someone so viciously for so very long? Correct? Wow. So now, in order to rise above that, you have to really rise above that and put pressure on yourself and say, okay, I don't feel the pure emotion anymore. Emotion, I got to go rise above the emotion. How can I make this problem get better, to make it more beautiful, to make it livable? Rise above it as you do in the dream. Let everything go, or meditate. All of that, whatever. In pain, set. You can rise above any situation and get out of that for a minute to know how to deal with it. And the universe gives us space for that. Just like the stars are moving zeros of miles an hour, but we're so far away from it, it looks as if it's moving really slow, right? So same thing with any problem. You move away from it, then you slow it down. You see the speed that it really does have. It doesn't have a super duper speed. It's just that your corresponding communication with it, just as the sun is so far away, but we still feel its power, right? And if we want to get there, we got to put pressure on ourselves to get there. So that pressure is always on us at all times. Okay. Then when you're going really fast, that sonic boom situation happens. That realm, that circle of air and water and mist shows up, which you go into another dimension. Wow, it's cool, huh? Okay, that's what happens here. You go so fast, get so far away from it so fast, you can see that the cotton picking and the brutal brutality of the people, all right, and the underground railroad that they had to use to escape. You look at that and use it in a entertainment way because people like to be entertained. That's the only thing that's being used to get people to move. So I'm going to use entertainment on this one in a very powerful way. Yes, along with the brutality of slavery, we have to, because people have not moved away from entertainment, even when the brutality of molestation is upon the children. No one is still moving from entertainment. People still think they need to entertain us to move from that. That's not what it's all about, okay? So I'm going to put the brutality in the entertainment right here. Now, cotton picking is the energy that people are working all day, no matter how old you are or how young you are. Okay, so when you rise above that, when you're too big for that, okay, you're overweight, the weight till, okay, you see that, and you're up in the other atmosphere, in the gas state, because you got to be a gas flame to see this. So when you're looking through gas, like you're looking at the heat across the street or the sandy desert, it's illusionary, right? So when you see these physical things going on with the people being beat, brutalized, and all that, raped or whatever, that's the illusion. But the real energy is that they're surviving through it. That's the purest, most beautiful, most powerful energy in all of that, that they're surviving through all the most brutal treatment. You see, so that's the energy that we picked up in the future. That's what I have in me, true? Now, even in the Underground Railroad, okay, we're still in the movie scene now, okay? That is the underground for where the old people go, all right? Now, what I mean by go, when they hold the children after all the hard days' work. Now, what I mean by that is the movie scene, instead of people just looking at them as working slave picking cotton, when you're away from it, when you're above it, you see that they're beautifying the earth. That's really what they were doing, picking cotton and all that, being farmers. They were beautifying the earth. So in the future, that's what older people's jobs are going to be, is to go around beautifying the earth. That's all they're going to do. Flower people, all those are planted. Old people, that's their job, is to beautify the earth, plant flowers everywhere they go. Okay, and just like the Grand Canyon was once a water thing, hell, let the old people go in there, plant flowers in the Grand Canyon for a while. Bring the clouds over there so they can make some flowers grow again. Maybe bring the ocean back there, because that's what the energy does. Uh, flowers send out a vibration, the clouds and all that come through and I water them down, just like in any desert. So we got those two things going, right? The mistreatment above ground, old people working all day. So that means that they are flower people. Those old ladies with those hats working in the gardens all day, a little bit of water. That's what they do all day, okay? All over the planet, every city. That's what old people going. This is the movie showing the old people. That's their job, is to get the energy from the earth, being beautified, working in plants, all of that, touching the earth, right? Plant. Now, Underground Railroad is underground, like I said, with the cave. That's the cave, the womb where we all came from, okay? The bats, that's where they sleep. The cave, usually volcanic lava rock area, which is the best fertilizer on the planet. And granite rock, powerful black rock, okay? All the minerals from the earth, the rains, all the fertilizer, everything is scrolls down, mineral form in down through the caves. Everything is going through the cave from the top, goes through the cave, is filtered through, and you have the purest forms of life going into the cave. True that? Liquid to limestone, slow drip, but it forms a solid formation. How does that happen? Because there are minerals that bring things to life in the womb, and what sonar messages, all of that top flight things are in the caves. Okay, so with that being in the caves, like the bats lock in when they go to sleep, go up there to the caves, lock into the cave. They have an automatic locking mechanism on their feet. Automatic, boom, when they hit. Just like when the old people, when we have this is the movie now, when the old people go into the caves that are set up like a spas and all that. They have the children. Now the children we're talking about, how to get these children. Nature gives us the cuckoo bird, lays her eggs, doesn't take care of it at all. Okay, we can't hold any grudges. We'll judge this our injury. Okay, now in that, abandoned children, foster children, all of that get to be held by the old people, get their lap time. Okay, so we don't have any more abandoned children. No children not getting any lap time. They all get it through this. And just like the bat locks his hand into the lava rock, the old folks locks into the children. And the work that they've been doing all day long in the sun, planting, beautifying the earth, goes right into the child, manifesting into the child. As we know, both the old person and the child are needing one. The child's a sponge. It's going to soak up every inch of that sun that the old person has picked up, the earth that is touched, the flowers that is seen, the positive vibration that they're getting from people passing by, wishing them well, all of that. And that's what the child is going to get. And we know that when you try to fall asleep on a child, he's up there and there, he's not going to let you go. I mean, he or she is not going to let you go to sleep. Jump up, and they both are alarm systems, purified at the best, and they both are giving each other what the other needs, the life force and the knowledge. The opposing factors are right there. They both will grow, and that's how we build human beings all over again to be beautiful, loving human beings through those aspects more so than any other aspect of life. Again, this is a movie scene, movie setup where to start out picking cotton and all of that, showing how powerfully gruesome it is, having to hide underground and all that, but then blossoming out in the future where we can see, rise above that and show that energy, those of us who are living during this moment can see that energy, go back in time, feel that power, that energy, that pressure, and expand, and come up with an answer that fixes that automatically. Okay, you see that old people beautifying the earth. They can make flower all day long. That's their job. That's their job. They're the landscape people now. That's what they do. So jump from that to Underground Railroad. Boom, from that, they holding the children. Boom, boom, natural babysitters right there. Teachers, undisturbed. Babies in the first few months don't need to be in the bright sun anyway. Okay, that's the African method, teaching the children just coming out of the cavernous atmosphere in the womb. So in the cavernous atmosphere in the cave is perfect atmosphere for them to breathe and to relax and to get that energy from the old folks. And that transfer of energy is powerful. And that's how we build. And that's a beautiful movie scene, movie setup in that arena. And I wanted to share that and to open people up to a higher level of understanding.